Good evening, everybody. My big question to you is Vinted the new Wild West?
Every Monday night we gather round for the dark race that never lets us down, cheering on our feathered friends to the end. With Cookie and the Haydens, our fun never ends. Quacking and splashing, the excitement grows as we watch the ducks in their row with prizes galore. It's a sight to see. Who will be the winner? We'll just have to wait and see. Race your duck, join the fun. On Cookie and the Haydens, victory can be won. Back your way to victory, oh what a sight. In the Duck Race Hall of Fame, your duck will take flight. Cheers and laughter fill the air. Chris and Belle on YouTube, our favorite pair. With each race, the competition heats up. Everyone vying for the lucky duck cup. Through twists and turns, they make the way, but only one duck can win the day. Cookie and the Haydens keep us entertained. With the weekly race, we're never trained. So comment on the show and join the fun. Your duck could be the lucky one. Quack your way to fame. Quack your way to victory, oh what a sight. In the Duck Race Hall of Fame, your duck will take flight. Cheers and laughter fill the air. Chris and Belle on YouTube, our favorite pair. So comment on the show and join the fun. Your duck could be the lucky one. Quack your way to fame. Quack your way to victory, oh what a sight. In the Duck Race Hall of Fame, your duck will take flight. Cheers and laughter fill the air. Chris and Belle on YouTube, our favorite pair. Quack your way to victory, oh what a sight. In the Duck Race Hall of Fame, your duck will take flight. Cheers and laughter fill the air. Chris and Belle on YouTube, our favorite pair. Quack your way to fame. Quack your way to fame. Quack your way to fame. Quack your way to fame.
Hello, welcome everybody. Welcome back. It's Monday night, and the question in the chat was, is that a new intro? No, it's not. We did that
intro ever.
We did that intro a while back, and yeah, I just thought I'd play it again tonight. Just now and again, mix it up a little bit. Welcome everybody. I hope you've all had a good week, weekend, whatever, reselling or non-reselling. I hope you've had a good one. And welcome back to the channel. I'm Car Boot Chris. I'm a full-time reseller. This is Bargain Belle, my what are you, other than a wife?
Sidekick.
Trusty sidekick, I think, is a good phrase. Longest ever intro. Yeah, I know. It gives people a chance to get in. That's the point of the intros. It gives YouTube sometimes sends notifications like a minute after we go live, and then people are late. So that's why we do the intros. Anyway, get your hot topics in. We're willing to talk about whatever you want. Put it in the chat and we'll save it and we'll bring it up a bit later. And my main chat today is, as I said at the start, is Vinted the new Wild Wild West? Wild Wild West.
Always has been, hasn't it?
Well, I think Vinted is actually taking over from Facebook as the Wild West. I have to say.
Shabba says it was so long, the intro, it's time for the duck race and Belle's bedtime.
That's
Not
it.
far wrong.
I know, we've used a good 5 minutes there. Right, get your hellos in now, because Belle is going to say hello to as many people in the chat as possible. This is your chance for a shout out from Bargain Belle. And we're going to go any second now. Are you ready, dear?
Mm-hmm.
And here we go. Until the music ends, get your hellos in.
So the first I have is Elaine Parks. Hi, Elaine. Then we've got Lin, Pete's Toys and Things. Deborah Nardone, Helen, Ian G, James D, who we'll come back to, Limelight Vinty, Pitco, Brummy Time Lord, Lisa, Emsden, Fluffy the Muffin, Left-Handed Hummingbird, Peter Ray, Karen Evans. All the same names. Santa Claus, Kez TV1, Crap in the Attic.
Is that a new name, Crap in the Attic?
I don't know, but I'm struggling here. Flipping out. Nafinity, or Are the Best. That's it, Are the Best. Ian First Pack, Shabba, Guzzy, Chris Tyler, Sandra Parker, Nothing Major, Kirsty, Ready Steady Retro, The Swimming Bear, and I'm at the end.
Well done. Easy.
Lots of Paul French. Hi, Paul. Lots of chatter going on, so there was a lot of same names, but we like that. Everyone saying hi to each other. So first of all, we will go back, seeing as he's proudly put it in there, but it is James D's birthday today, and he is spending it watching us. Come on, you got nothing better to do on your birthday? We don't mind having a birthday party with you. So go on.
Happy birthday! Woo!
Hope you've had a nice day anyway.
Yep, happy birthday, James
Just
D.
having a birthday on a Monday just sucks, doesn't it? It's just like beginning of the
Yeah,
week.
well, it's random. It's not random, but it's different days each year, isn't it?
I know, and nobody likes it when it hits a Monday.
Gentleman Marketeer is in. Hi, welcome.
So I'll just go back and just see if we've got any chatter.
I've not spotted anything. If you've got a hot topic that you want to raise on tonight's show, put it in capitals at the start of your comment. Hot topic in capitals so I can see it, and we will save it.
Pitco says, hello, all been very slow on eBay, but mind you, I sell mainly parts, so not a lot of call for that coming into Christmas.
Yeah, fair dues. Paul and Julie, welcome to you.
Just lots of highs. Deborah loves the duck video.
It was AI, by the way.
Yeah.
AI made the song with my prompts. You have to give them prompts and you have to say, this is what it's about. Talk about cooking the Haydens and YouTube and duck races and stuff.
Flipping us as wow, a theme tune.
But I made the visuals from it.
Nafinity likes it.
Matt Wyatt is in the chat. Welcome to Matt. And Janie Vu as well. Bit late. Better late than never. It's fine. Welcome.
Just bear with me.
So, get your hot topics in. What's been going on in the world of reselling for you this week? Anything worthy of discussion? Have you had something big happen to you, or something horrible, or something great? Have you had an amazing sale? Drop it in the chat. In the meantime, I'm going to say a big thank you to Oliver, Ian, and Lou, who have provided tonight's Duck Race prize, which is, I think it's our last Duck Race calendar.
Great minds think alike. Lots of Duck Race calendars. Yeah,
the last one I think we've been offered is by Oliver, Ian, and Lou. So thank you, guys. So if you win the Duck Race tonight, you will get yourself an advent calendar with ducks for each day.
I'll get it out of the way now, because Lynn's asked how my sister is doing, because I'm sure everyone that's watching, unless you're new to us, is aware that my sister is currently going through a cancer diagnosis. Last Tuesday, which is why I wasn't here on Monday, she did go down to have an operation to remove a mass in her liver and one in her colon. So she was down for like 10 hours. It was a horrific wait. But she came out of it all right. She's still in hospital. She's in a lot of pain, as to be expected. But, fingers crossed, she's going to be heading in the right direction. And then we'll be moving on to the next stage of whatever's going to be happening, which is potentially all being recovery done from the operations will be some chemo in the next few weeks. But yeah, so thanks for. I've had lots of messages outside of the lives, asking how she's doing and stuff. So thank you for obviously checking in. It means a lot. And while we're on this subject, just to kind of let you know, I may be AWOL for a little bit after this week as well, because I'm finally going in to have my shoulder operated on this time next week, which might mean you might not be on next week, thinking about it.
Maybe we'll see.
So yeah, so I might be even more AWOL than normal, but just so you know that Chris hasn't buried me under the patio and had enough of me if I'm not here. There we go.
Nothing major says our Christmas tree went up today. It's not too early, is it?
Well, if I'm honest, mine went up over the weekend, but mainly because I'm going to be out of action from next week. Normally it doesn't go up until the 1st. But I'm working until Sunday, and then obviously Monday I'm in having my shoulder done, so it has gone up, much to Big Steve's dismay. Christmas has come early.
Peter Ray's asking about your teeth. So lots of stuff going on health wise at the moment, isn't there?
Unfortunately, I mean, touch wood, I'm not in a lot of pain with it at the moment, but the temporary covering that the dentist put on it for me has come off. But do you know what? It was a good job I didn't have the tooth pulled out, because if I had, I wouldn't have been able to have had my shoulder operation, because you're not allowed to have had dental treatment within like so many weeks. So I am going to have to suck it up and deal with the tooth until a later date. Sadly, I'm just falling to pieces.
Yep, you're getting old. All things going wrong with you now. I might have to trade you in. I have to trade you in for a model that's a bit more reliable.
Yeah. Flipping out.
I don't think she understood what I said then.
Yeah,
you were just staring.
You're going to trade me in for a better model. I don't blame you for wanting to have a better model. I agree. Okay.
You're a model now, are you?
Yeah. No, I was looking at Flipping Ellie. Said, wishing her well, Belle. His mum's waiting for results of a second biopsy. The waiting's just horrific. It is so bad.
Horrible,
I mean, we still don't know her prognosis yet, because for the same thing, the massive they've taken out, they're doing tests on, and we're waiting obviously for the updates from that. So yeah, the waiting is hard, and my heart does go out to Flipping Hell. And anybody
flipping
else,
L.
Flipping L,
not flipping hell.
I know, Flipping L. And anybody else that's dealing with it out there, because we do know that there are a lot of people going through this. So big hugs.
Finally, the Flipping Wolf has said, I'm absolutely destroying it for sales this week. So many sales, the postman was annoyed today. Well, that's a good thing. That's great. Well done, Scott. It's good to hear you've done well. I think this is the week, really. This sort of Black Friday week is the week when you should probably expect to have probably your best week, I reckon, up to Christmas. Certainly, I've had a decent weekend. I had a bad sort of start of the week last week, but then I did a Black Friday sale, 20% off everything that could possibly be included in that sale, 20% off. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and it has gone off. It is literally, I think in 3 days, I've done hang on a minute, let me just see. In 3 days, let me refresh that. Saturday, Sunday, and today's not finished yet. I've done 5, 8, 6, 3.
Life in the first thing. We both need to go to the vets.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I've done over £1,000 just on eBay. So yeah, I definitely, obviously, the sale has helped with that. But I do think this period now, this last week, this week, I think it really should be probably the peak. I reckon. Hopefully, we'll still get some good sales going into December, and it'll carry on. But it's been very up and down on eBay over the last sort of 3 weeks for me. Very unpredictable. Some amazing days, like some of the best days of the year, and then some no sales days. It's been that unpredictable for me. I've had like 2 no sales days in the last 2 weeks. I've not had any all year. So you don't really expect to get no sales days in like 5-6 weeks before Christmas. So it's been so unpredictable for me, but I've had a really good 3 days, and I'm hoping the next couple of weeks will carry on in that vein. Fingers crossed.
Swings and roundabouts.
It does.
Thank you for all the well wishes. Much appreciated. I like it when it works.
Kirsty said, had a great weekend on Etsy and Vinted Defo in Q4 now. Even had 2 eBay sales this morning, and I don't use it as much. Fingers crossed we all have good sales this month. Yeah, well, next month really now, because it's nearly over, isn't it?
Tap Peddler's joined us. Hi, Tap Peddler.
Hi, Derek.
Ian. Oh, no, Ian was there before. Gaming and Gams.
Oh, look who's in.
As well. Catherine!
Cat's in.
This is my sister, folks. Say hi and send all your love and get well wishes to our cat. Thank you for joining us, Cat.
She's here from her hospital bed.
Clearly, you've got better internet on this ward.
I bet she's found some Wi-Fi. Hope you're feeling okay today, Cat.
I'll see you soon.
Don't leave us alone with Chris, says Kez.
Do you know, I'll try my hardest, but I literally have no idea what I'm going to be like. So definitely next week, I won't be with you, but I will try and be back as soon as possible.
Gaming and Garms says evening all.
I'm so pleased that she's joined us. You know, she's not been up to even talking. So the fact that she's on Facebook watching us,
she must be totally bored.
It's amazing.
Ian says that meant to say eBay has been poor since the budget. Oh, poor since the budget. It's probably coincidence here, and I can't see the budget really have made much difference to eBay sales. But fingers crossed for you. I hope it really does improve.
How's your slave labour working for you?
Slave labour. Oh, my VA. I'm on my 3rd VA. I'm going to do a video at some point about the VA stuff. But I'm on my 3rd VA, and I think this guy is a keeper. He's done well actually this week, and I think I'm going to hang on to him and keep employing him. Gem Love is in. Hi, Gem.
Matt says very up and down here also. £500 days and £20 days.
Yeah, this is it. This is exactly what I was saying earlier today. Literally, I think I was on Tommy Trade's chat actually. Tommy Trades was live today. And I said to him, the thing about eBay at the moment is the consistency is the worst it's ever been. You're getting massive highs and really, really bad lows. I'd trade all those highs and lows for a real sort of level of consistency. Instead of getting one £500 day and then a no sales day, I'd much rather have like 200, 250, 300, 200. That would be much better for me. Because those ups and downs really sort of, they get you going and then they really bring you back down to earth again. So yeah, I'd trade those.
Fluffy says Belle has to book him for a knock just to have a night off.
Yeah. Lots of best wishes coming in for Kat. Thank you all. I'm sure she's watching. I'm sure that
will lift her spirits knowing that everybody's thinking about her.
Lots of people sending best wishes. Thank you all. Hopefully you're reading these, Kat, if you can on your phone.
That's very sweet.
Night Slice popped in. Welcome, Rich.
How did people do? I didn't even know. Look at the little hand heart emoji.
It's just an emoji.
Yeah, but I didn't know you could have that. I've never seen it.
There's millions of emojis on your phone.
I've never seen that one. Tap Peddler says no consistency here either. eBay roller coaster is fully open and operational.
It's the Big Dipper at the minute. That's what it is.
How would you know? You've never been on Big Dipper.
I have. I've been on the Big Dipper in Blackpool, that old rickety wooden one that goes really like this.
Have you been on the Pepsi Max?
No, I won't go on that. No chance. Gentleman Marketeer says my sales have been super consistent. I'm listing 15 a day and selling 14 a day. Same category from. Oh, okay. You're listing everything in the same category. Maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. But long may it continue for you. I think there's probably something in that as well, in the fact that when you're listing multiple categories and you're an everything seller, you probably will find ups and downs. But also, I think when you're an everything seller, it helps throughout the year. On average, I think it helps because you avoid a little bit of the seasonal ups and downs rather than the daily ups and downs. So it's interesting that Gentleman Marketeer says that. Same category.
Hi, Night's Life. Night's Life.
I've already said that.
Oh, did you?
But we'll see. You can say it again.
Hi, Night's Life. Hi.
Paul and Julie sending love and hugs to you both. Chris, welcome, Chris. I filled in an eBay questionnaire today and gave them both barrels instead of just saying everything's fine. I always give it realistic when they ask you to fill in a survey. Always speak your mind and give them, if they want suggestions, give them some suggestions, because there's no use saying like everything's fine, or there's no use saying things are shit if you're not willing to suggest something that would make it better, because that's how the platform gets better, is when you make those constructive criticism. So always do that. I always do it. Whenever I get one of those offers of a survey, I'll do it. Even if it takes 10-20 minutes of my time, I'll do it, because it's for the benefit of the platform. So I would encourage everybody to fill. Don't go, can't be asked filling that in. Don't complain if you're not willing to give feedback. But yeah, nice one, Chris. Give it to him. My sort of hot topic was all about Vinted being the new Wild West, sort of taking over from Facebook Marketplace. And I'll say that in a number of ways. Firstly, like we all know some of the packaging that you get on stuff is literally terrible, isn't it? I think I talked about this a couple of weeks ago, but one example of that is I bought a bundle of pops not so long ago on Vinted, a massive bundle. I literally bought every pop the person had in their store. I bought them, and we did a deal on there was about 40 pops. I bought them all. A lot of them are really good as well, like proper decent horror pops. And after almost a week, so it nearly timed out, she boxed them up, sent them out in a crisp box, a really big one. But you know how thin those crisp boxes are? They are wafer thin. And of course, the box arrived here. It was smashed to pieces. Like, some of the pops had even come out of their boxes. It was that badly smashed. It's crushed. Pop come out. Everything was smashed. There wasn't a single pop out of the 40 pops that had not been affected by this delivery. It was heartbreaking, really. I've still got them here, but she did ask me if I would. Vinted backed me up and said, okay, we've got a refund. You don't need to return them. And
you were nice enough to not quite go down the route of it, of saying it wasn't properly packaged, because you knew that would affect them getting a refund, didn't you?
Well, as it happens.
But Vinted went down that line anyway. But Chris was very nice. He tried not to, because he didn't want them to lose out. But what Vinted decide after that is up to them, isn't it?
I refrained from saying in my messages, and when I reported the incident to Vinted, I refrained from saying the box was shit, because I knew the minute I said that, they wouldn't get a refund. And I felt bad for that, because it was over £100 worth of pops. So I thought, I'm going to just say, here's how it arrived. It smashed to bits. Vinted gave me a refund, but they also did not give the seller a refund. They used the reason that it was insufficiently packaged. I felt bad for them. It was badly packaged, I won't lie.
But at least you tried not to.
But I tried not to drop them in it, because I knew I was going to get a refund anyway. And the seller did message me shortly after that decision and said, would you be willing to return them to me so that I can try and resell what's left of them? So I said, yeah, no problem. I'll return them, but just send me a label and I'll put them in a box, a better one than you sent me in. I didn't say that. And I'll return them, and you can have them back. I've already had a refund, you know. There's no shakes to me. At least you can get some money back. But she's never sent me a label, so.
You've still got them all?
Yeah, I've still got them all downstairs. It's been like 3 weeks. So that's one part of Vinted being the Wild West. The other part was, I recently bought something on Vinted, and I basically, it got to day number 6, and they still haven't posted yet. It's posted the item. So I messaged them and said, what's going on? You've not posted it yet. It's going to time out on day number 7, and it will, get auto cancelled by Vinted, and I'll get a refund. So he messaged back something like, there's not a box big enough for them or something, or the post office wouldn't accept the box size or something like that. And the next day, it timed out. I got a refund from Vinted. Vinted left auto 1 star, not negative, but it's basically 1 star. Auto 1 star feedback on their account. Now, here's the difference between Vinted and eBay. So if that were to happen on eBay, if I left negative feedback for someone, the seller would not be able to leave negative for me, because you can't leave negative anymore as a seller. What happened was that auto feedback, I didn't even leave it. I wasn't going to bother. I got my money back. I weren't asked. They left auto negative for them, and he retaliated on my feedback and left me a 1 star negative feedback.
Saying what?
Let me read it to you. So this guy, this is what he put. He put, buyer never responded. Item was cancelled. I was away at the time. Soon as I came back, I messaged you to say you've chose the wrong postage. I can't choose the wrong postage.
No, they set it up.
They set that. You haven't responded for 4 days, actually. And then Vinto auto declined, which is true. Funny how you can respond to feedback. Block list. Now, when this happens, that's a retaliatory feedback. This is an example, and I said it in the Discord. This is a perfect example of why eBay stopped allowing sellers to leave negative or any sort of feedback on their platform. It's probably because of incidents like this where it's unfair. That is unfair. I did nothing wrong in that transaction. I made him an offer, which was a tiny amount less than the normal. I paid immediately. He failed to send the item out. I contacted him 6 days after the order, and it was cancelled on day 7. Auto feedback left. I didn't even leave him negative. He leaves me a nasty comment. So I responded to that, and I put him right, and I put, the seller took 6 days with no communication until I messaged to ask them what was going on. Then told me the parcel was too heavy. Day 7, Vinted cancelled the order. Probably a good idea to check these things before accepting an offer on bundles. I was sat waiting for a week after paying and not a peep. As the buyer, I don't get to choose parcel size, only the seller, that should say. Blocked 2. Cheers. This is what I mean. It's the Wild West. These are people, I think, that would probably have normally sold something on Facebook Marketplace. They won't get away with stuff like that on eBay, I don't think. And I think that is an example of why eBay stopped allowing sellers to do feedback, because of retaliatory feedback, and that is not fair. So there's my first big pissed off thing about Vinted. I'm not really that pissed off about it. That's just
one of many.
It's one of many, but I'm not that bothered. I couldn't be asked chasing the feedback and asking for it to be removed.
To be honest, I don't think feedback is a major thing on Vinted anyway, because most people, when you go on it, have got automatic feedback, because most people don't even do it. So
yeah, I'm not bothered. I would be bothered if I had a comment like that on eBay, because eBay lives and breathes by its feedback. It's part of its It's part of its ecosystem. And I know a lot of people don't look at eBay, but I like my feedback to be good on eBay. I don't give a crap about it on Vinted. It's not my main platform, but for God's sake,
it is annoying when people have rants like that, though, when it's their fault.
Yeah, it wouldn't. Absolutely nothing to do with me. I paid for the damn thing, and he didn't send it. So what do you expect? By gum.
Paul and Julie said on Vinted they've sold over 200 this week.
Oh, lovely. That's good. How many items do you have listed, Paul and Julie? I'd be interested to know. I'm just building my store up at the minute, and I'm slowly switching across from my other Vinted store, which was my private store. I've now got a pro store, so I'm trying to reduce my personal store and boost up my pro store now. I'm trying to shut the other one down, even though it's got 400 good feedbacks, by the way. Yeah, I'm trying to shut that one down.
Chris says he never used to rock the boat, but no more. Joan loves a good survey. Kirsty says, I've actually watched a couple of your videos today. Very jealous of the massive indoor clearance centre you have and loved the blue 80s clock you got at the car boot.
Oh, that blue 80s one. Yeah, that's not sold. But I did this weekend. You know, the other clock that I picked up at that boot sale, the sort of 80s with the turny bit on it, like the gold and black one, that sold this week. I think I got about 60 quid for that. Really nice sale. And it's going abroad somewhere as well, that one.
Tiny Cloud said, this is my first time catching a live or commenting on one. Well, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Tiny Cloud.
But I just wanted to pop in and say I received my duck race prize this morning. Thank you.
Brilliant. Enjoy.
Night's Life says, well done on the James Bond crew jacket. Amazing pickup. Hey, gorgeous.
It was a nice jacket. I couldn't believe it was still there, though, Night's Life, because that sale had been going on all week. It starts off like Monday 10% off, Tuesday 20, Wednesday 30, you know, like that until the weekend, and then it's 50% off. Now, I don't know at what point that jacket had been put out, but I was very surprised to see it up there. Really nice.
Limelight said, did you see George Ross receive some trainers in an open carrier?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw his story on that. Yeah, he got these trainers from Vinted out of, you know, the locker systems. And he got it out, and it was literally a label with a carrier bag, not even sealed. That's amazing how that even got there.
Flipping Wolf says, I have a new light box. It's been a game changer for photography.
I've got a light box. I don't use it as often as I should, but if I'm photographing really small things that end up getting really bad shadows and stuff, I do use it for that.
Dwayne has joined us. Hi, Dwayne. He says it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. It certainly is in my house. Thanks, Flipping Wolf. That's very kind of you.
Thank you, Wolf.
Scott. Fluffy Muffin. Oh my God, Vinted drama. Life in the First Lane says, I don't have much luck with Vinted. Seem to get seller time out a lot at the moment. Do you know what? Mine's the opposite. Mine's people buying. I would like to get past people sending me offers, me accepting, and then them just going away. Seriously, I get so many people at the moment who are offering me, I mean, I'm taking any offers, to be fair, up to like half the amount.
If you want a bargain, go on Belle's Vinted page if you want a bargain. She's literally accepting anything.
I'm accepting all, like, loads of, you know, like any offers. I'm barely even like countering. And people are just then disappearing, not paying. And I literally send them a polite message like after a couple of days and say, look, you know, if you want to pay for this, I'll have it posted out in the morning for you. Because I'm very good at, when somebody buys something, I don't just ignore them. Like, I've purchased something recently and I've not had any contact. You just reminded me, actually. I've not had any contact from the person. No sort of notification, no nothing.
That's another thing.
I'm very good at, as soon as somebody buys something, I will put a little message and just say, thanks for your purchase. I will have this posted out. And then whenever I'm planning on sending it with Chris to be posted, just so they're aware that I've seen it and I've accepted it. And then whenever Chris posts it, he always puts a little message on saying on its way.
Yeah.
You know, just to keep people in the loop so they know what's going on. It's not difficult, is it? Why can't people just let you know what's going on or pay for their items? Why offer me stuff if you're not going to pay?
I had the same this weekend. I had a lady message me about some Disney pins, and she said, because I have this board on my Vinted and it's got loads of pins on it, and people get to pick and choose, and you get like 6 for £20. And I had a lady message me. She picked out 6 pins and she said, can you show me a picture of these? Because I'm really interested. I'd like to buy them. And Cookie.
Where's my chat gone?
And I took them all off the board. I took a picture of them and I sent them across. And that was it. Absolutely ghosted at that point. Not even oh, sorry, I'm not interested anymore. So annoying. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. You think eBay can be bad. This is like the Wild West. I mean, I'm not complaining too much. I'm just saying it's just a topic. It's a topic of conversation. We moan about eBay. We've got the right to moan about Vinted as well.
No, Vinted is way worse for like non-paying and non-sending out.
Cookie.
It really is.
Get here.
Cookie's literally...
She's digging up all my stuff. Get out.
She's literally rubbing herself on E.T.'s bum at the minute.
Come here.
Oh, don't shout at her.
Well, she don't listen if you don't shout.
She does. Did she come when I said it, or did she come when you said it?
She came when I said it.
No, she didn't. She just stood and looked at you and said, "Who do you think you're talking to?"
Just get in your bed.
Come here, baby. Come here. Hey, Daddy's shouting at you. Daddy mean.
Flipping L said, "I've had that, Chris. Petty. Yeah, retaliatory feedback. There's nothing worse. Just own up to your problem if you've caused it."
Kez says they always get their vintage stuff in shitty bin liners.
Yeah.
Chris says, use the broken pots to create unique mashups. Focus your inner Blue Peter crafting.
Oh, I can't be arsed with that, Chris. I can't.
Joan says they aren't normal at all.
If they don't contact me soon to get them sent back, I'm going to take them all out of boxes and I'm just going to sell them on Whatnot.
Oncelo's joined us. He says, sorry he's late. Got stuck in traffic. That's fine. Good you could make it.
Lag is in. Welcome to Lag.
Paul and Julia said they've got 43 items listed at the moment.
You're doing well there. If you've done 200 quid.
I've got about 70 items and I've made like 20 quid in the last week.
Yeah, I'm yet to figure out. Like, come on, let's have your opinion on this. We're all on about Vinted. I'm yet to figure out what the best. No, not how it works. Maybe a bit about how Vinted ticks, like the algorithms and stuff. We try and figure that out on eBay, and we think we've understood it, and we haven't. But I'm yet to figure out what category and what kind of thing to sell on there that is best. If you've got an opinion on that, let me know.
I've got a bit of all sorts of shite on there, and I don't know. I mean, I am selling stuff. I am sort of selling bits and bats here and there, but not like any large amounts.
Lana said the Bond jacket has been there a little while. I think it's because it was on the mannequin on the top shelf. Not as visible. Yeah, maybe. Or because it was 50 quid if it wasn't in the sale, it was 50, and that might have put a lot of people off. Because I'm not sure I would have bought it at 50, even though it's worth over 100. I'm not sure I would have paid 50 for it.
Me again says, if I accept an offer and they don't pay, it's a straight block.
Oh, straight block. Interesting. The thing is, if you do that, there'll be no one left.
I don't think I've ever blocked anybody, but yeah, it is.
I blocked this guy who left me feedback. He's blocked.
Vinted Casual has joined us. Said, hi, all. Quick question. Can you have a personal and business account on the same phone number?
No.
Asking for a friend.
No. You've got to have different phone numbers and different bank accounts for the two on Vinted. So if you've got a personal and a pro, you've got to have two different phone numbers, two different bank accounts that you draw down to. I think you can still load up a payment card that's the same, but the bank account that you draw out to has got to be different.
Hartwell Ceramics have joined us. Hello. They said, hope your Q4 is going well. I think it's 50-50 for people.
Mine's going all right. I've been happy the last few days. The last few weekends have been good, but the in between the weekends been very weird.
Once Love said, Chris is not complaining. Did I miss something? Life in the First Lane said, see, those types of messages put me off buying. Don't know why, just does. I mean, who does that? They probably put Xmas decks up in November.
What kinds of messages?
Depends if they've got genuine reasons.
What kind of messages?
Like yours, where they're asking you stuff and then they just ghost you.
All right.
Hartwell says 63 and on about 70 quid at the moment on eBay, my end.
Just got to keep pushing. Keep going. Silver Wolf said eBay's stupid now. Why is it, Silver Wolf? Let us know.
Silver Wolf says, what's better in your opinion, Chris, eBay or Vinted? eBay. Even I can say that.
eBay without a shadow of a doubt. eBay. The platform is the biggest platform in the world. It's the biggest platform you can sell on, the biggest reach. You get the best prices that you can get on eBay. The customer service is 1 million times better than Vinted. There's not really a comparison. The only thing that Vinted have that is better than eBay is the listing process. That's it.
We're getting an early cookie cuddles. She's feeling, I don't know what's up with her today. She's feeling very needy, aren't you?
It's you that causes that because you pander to her. You pander to her.
You shout at her.
No, I just put her in her place because she's a dog.
You're mean, Daddy.
Aren't you?
You're mean.
You're a doggy, not a human.
Tell him he's a mean daddy. Mean daddy.
Hey?
Well, your show is called Cookie and the Haydens, so she should be part of it.
Well, she is. No, the channel's called Cookie and the Haydens.
Yeah.
Hartwell says, I'm quite happy with that at the moment. I'm still a pretty new seller. Well, that's it. Everyone starts somewhere, Hartwell. You've got to start at the bottom and work your way up. Nothing happens overnight. So you just keep plugging away.
And it depends what you're doing it for. It depends if it's your main business or a side hustle. You know, like I said, I don't particularly, considering I live with a reseller, I don't really resell a lot of stuff. I've only started doing it in the last couple of months because I was trying to pay for a Disney trip at Halloween. So I just wanted to make some extra cash to pay for that, which I did. And then I've decided, obviously, because I've still got stuff on there, that I'll just carry on getting rid of it and it can cover me for a bit of Christmas. Silverwolf
said, I had this seller refusing to refund me for an item that wasn't tracked. Is that eBay, Wolf? What platform is that? You're not said there.
Oh, now we've got the dog house cookies cough. Now, if you'd have asked us before last night, we'd have said it was improving.
It has been improving, I think, but there's a definite correlation. There's a definite correlation with when we take her to the beach and she has the ball. I think the sand is going down her throat and irritating her. So that's it. No ball at the beach for a while now. Which is really annoying, seeing as we bought a house 2 streets away from the beach and it's a dog-friendly beach all year round. And now she's allergic to the beach. There's definitely something going on with the beach. It's like every time we take her down there, not so bad if we don't give her the ball, but when she has the ball and it's going in her mouth and she's running around, she's getting sand in there in her mouth and everything. I definitely think that is causing something. Yep, it is. Better not be doing that tonight. Me again says, I sell high-end luxury and it's made very clear what my rules are. I use Vinted for buying pieces to rework and sell excess pieces. I predominantly sell privately as I don't need eBay or Vinted. Oh, okay. Right. Interesting. Can someone please tell me the best way to sell Lego? That's not me. I'm not getting into that one. There might be somebody in here, but it's definitely not. There'll definitely be somebody here who deals in Lego. The only time I buy and sell Lego is if it's in a sealed box. I'm not interested in the loose stuff. It just gives me a headache thinking about it. But somebody will help you there. Yes, Deborah. Daddy is being a meanie to Cookie. I'm now getting digging up. Literally, she's dug up all my stock at the back. I'm now getting a knee lick. Flipping Wolf said, I thought ghosting only happened to me 2 today. One person asking for thorough measurements and the other asking for more photos. Yeah. It's so annoying. Like I don't mind like if someone changes their mind based on what you send them. That's fine. But just drop a message so you're not left hanging. Yeah. You know, just people polite. Even, you know, if you change your mind, just say, oh, sorry, it's, you know, it's not what I want. But you have Cooks, give it up. Give it up. You have reminded me I do need to check on my item because I've not heard anything and I've not had a notification it's been posted either. Here she goes. And she's off. It's not my main, it's secondary to my engineering job. I just love finding pottery and treasure. I'm using the cash to get a new old car for myself. See, that's a nice goal. If it's just something that you need to, a little side hustle just to fund, then it's great. It's a fantastic way of doing it. Silver Wolf, if that's eBay, if someone sent you something that's not tracked and you haven't received it, just open item not received case. Job done. eBay will back you if it's not been tracked. 100%. Just open an item not received case. eBay will sort that out. Silver Wolf said it's on eBay. They said I could have received the item and claiming I didn't receive it, but in the listing it said 48 hours tracked. And if it's not been tracked, then your back is covered by eBay. Pitco said it's funny. I have 2 eBay accounts: Vinted, Etsy, Depop, and Discogs, but only platform sold on is eBay account. Oh, claws in my knees. I don't understand that comment, Pitco. He's saying he's got all those accounts, but he's only sold on eBay. Sold on eBay. Oh, okay. eBay's still the best, the biggest and the best. Cloud, but said best way to sell Lego is individually brick by brick. Well, you can do it that way if you sell on Bricklink. Kes says I love Vinted. It works well if you list 4 or 5 items
to wake it up.
That's what I tend to do, Kaz. I list 5 at a time when I'm doing it. Like when I'm using the Accelerator cross lister, and I list 5 at a time. So I'll go on. I'll just pick 5 from my eBay. But I'm still. Did anyone mention what they think is the best thing to sell on Vinted? Because, like, obviously, clothing is how Vinted started. So is clothing still the best thing? I don't know.
Not for me. I've got clothing up there, and I mean, I've got clothing up there on like dirt cheap clothing with tags and stuff, and it's been up there since I started a couple of months back, and nothing.
Me again said I've got loads of my son's Lego. I don't know where to start. Boxes brand new, but also a bin bag full of loose. Oh Jesus!
That's why Chris doesn't do it.
Yeah. If boxes and if you've got sealed boxes, that's easy. You can just list those as they are.
Oh, there you go. Flipping Wolf's got some. Flipping Wolf looks like he knows what he's talking about.
All right. But you can list those as they are. But generally, I think most people just do like they look at minifigures, they're worth something, and the rest is like by the kilo.
Mr. Crummy's with us. Hi, Mr. Crummy.
Flipping Wolf said Lego patent pending stamped bricks are pre-70s. Any bricks that have design faults, Lego pay a lot for you to return them. Vaulted lots of Star Wars, Marvel are valuable. There you go.
Mr. Cummings said eBay is a bit slow at the moment. Vinted about £500 last week.
That's good.
Mainly clothing sales on Vinted. Coat season.
Ooh, interesting. I might do the next lot of stuff I put on Vinted. I might put. In fact, I think the last 5 I put on coats. Maybe they were just too shit.
I did put 2 because I bought 2 coats when we went to the departmental, so it was 2 in, 2 out. So I did put 2 on, and to be fair, I put a super dry one up that sold within like 24 hours, but that was on, I think that was on eBay. My other one, I've not had any interest in it at the moment.
Paul and Julie said I sold little cousin Scampy from the Sutty show for £30. I don't even remember someone called Scampy.
Oh yeah,
you remember Scampy?
Yeah, of course I do.
Oi.
But the Sutty show's popular again, isn't it? Because it's part of one of the theme parks now.
You know what I'm saying.
They've got like Sutty and Sutty Land. So it's becoming a bit more popular again. Pitco says, I have clothing on Vinted. It's like having 2 children. So Pitco says I have clothing on Vinted. Paul and Julie, I sold. Oh yeah, you said that one. Also said I sold several boxes of loose mix Lego, 2 kilograms each. They sold fast. Sold Lego figures separately in bundles based on the theme.
That's a good idea.
Harry Potter, Disney, etc.
I know people take out the Lego figures generally and sell them separately.
Well, I've got 2 little Lego figures that have been on since I started selling. So they've been on there about 3 months or so, for 2-3 months, whatever I've been doing it. No one's even.
Well, maybe they're either shit or they are too expensive.
I've done them as a pair because they're both the same, like 2 little police officer ones, and I've got them both up for £8. That's £4 each.
Well, maybe they're only worth £1 each.
You said they were worth.
Well, let's see what the
told me. You told me they were worth £10 each.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, you did. You were the one that looked.
Well, don't listen to Car Boot Chris. He doesn't know anything about Lego.
I didn't. I've put them both up for £8. Didn't
do your own research. Don't rely on me. Sell it per kilo, mix Lego or separate into colours, which is a task.
To be fair, I've only got them on Vinted. Maybe I need to put them on eBay.
Yeah, probably. Mr. Crummy sold about 100 plus non-Lego bricks from the 40s for £343.
Wow.
Bloody hell.
A couple of weeks ago, $3.99 charity shop.
Oh, lovely. That's nice.
That is good.
Brilliant. Right. Did anybody watch our very own Santa's parade at the weekend? The rally Christmas parade happened on Saturday at 2:30 here in the UK. And did anybody get to watch it? Because we've got something.
I did.
amazing to share with you, actually.
And it was so good. It's
It
definitely
was good.
It's going to be my new yearly tradition to watch that. Apart from the 1 year that Chris is going to take me to be there in person. Because you're going to do that, aren't you?
There's one day. Yeah.
One day.
Mm.
Okay. It's really good. I also want to go to the tree lighting that happened the night before as well.
Right. Here's what happened with the Christmas parade. So we were messaging Santa and Mrs. Claus. We've got a little messaging group together. And while they were getting ready and sort of sat waiting to start the parade, this is all televised in the US, by the way. And whilst they were waiting, I messaged them. I messaged Santa and said, "Can you give us a special wave to the cameras?" Because we were watching live on TV. And I said to him, if you show the C like that or whatever way, a C, I'll know that that is a special wave to us. Car Boot Chris, Cookie and the Haydens, whatever. I didn't think for 1 minute he would do it.
Or we said C is for Cookie.
Or C is for Cookie, whatever, same thing.
Or as my youngest said when I told him what had happened, he went, "Oh, you mean C for Cameron?"
Yeah. So I didn't think for 1 minute he'd do it because, you know.
He's too busy.
He's too busy. Yeah, he was just waving to the crowd. So anyway, we're watching there live. And as he comes round to the corner where the TV cameras are, like I think it was on ABC 11 or something like that. And as he comes around the corner, he's waving and he goes like that, right at the camera. And we were made up with that.
Woo!
We were proper made up with that. Now, as it happens, I've got a clip of that very moment. Now, look out for the moment.
We are disappointed because he did it twice. And when they did the rerun, we only got the one. So
I'm not bothered. We got one. It's fine. How many do you want?
But because I'm just saying, he did two.
Well, it doesn't matter.
He did do
One's
two.
fine.
We did see two, Santa. We did. We saw you.
Here it is. Look out for it.
He's checking in twice.
And thank you, Santa and Mrs. Claus, for closing out this magical 80th edition of the Raleigh Christmas Parade in the most festive way possible. Big cheer for Santa and Mrs. Claus.
Absolutely. That's a good beard Santa has going on there.
I love that red robe.
Wonder if he goes to the mobile barber.
It's so good.
I can't believe he did that live on TV.
I know, we were so happy.
A nod to Cookie and the Haydens. We are now famous forever. And even that moment made the social media news over in Raleigh. He did the big C.
See, and if you look at the update, it says 2024 Raleigh Christmas Parade signals the start of the holiday season. That was the signal.
That was it. See, everybody watching was like, "Oh, he's doing a C for Christmas. He's doing a C because it's Carolina." No, he was doing a C for Car Boot Chris and Cookie and the Haydens. Get in there. Thank you, Santa. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much.
It was.
That was awesome. I wanted to share that. Right, let's see what else we've got on the chat. Have you found any Black Friday bargains? Well, not really, but I have bought something, haven't I, babe?
Yes.
I bought something to try and help me get a little bit fitter.
Yeah, I know, Cookie. You're invest in it.
I bought one of these smart bikes with the TV screen. It's not a Peloton because I'm not that rich.
Just as well your name isn't Ian or Vince.
Yeah. Can you imagine Santa doing that? Yeah, I bought one of these smart bikes. It's not a Peloton because I can't afford one of those. They're like £1,500 for a Peloton plus a stupid subscription. But I bought one that's very similar but like a cheaper version. So hopefully that will come soon.
Santa needs to be able to fit it in his bag to drop it off.
Yeah. Didn't.
Santa said C's for Cookie. Remember to leave some out for me or else you'll get cold.
Yeah, will do. Scott says, picked up a rare Hot Wheels car the other day from a charity shop. Surprised to see it was a rare variation marked France worth £150. What? Wow. Look out for Hot Wheels cars from the 80s stamped made in France. Bloody hell, we'll have to look out for those. I don't really look at them, but I will look for made in France ones.
Dan said, surely a new high chair is high on the list to buy.
What, for Belle? So that she can sit up a bit.
I would do, but the dog's sitting on me. I can't sit up.
Sean says, I started reselling as a sideline. My wife is South African and it pays for our trips back to South Africa 2 times a year. That's brilliant. That is perfect.
That's how Chris started.
That's exactly why I started, just to pay for a couple of holidays every year. Oh, it was, Deborah. It was really nice. It was really nice they did that for us.
Give Cookie a hug from me and Julie.
What a legend. Absolutely. Kev says, clothing only worked for me when I had some new jumpers selling for cheap. Secondhand clothes didn't work. There's a lot of parents looking for kids stuff and a lot of people in the 20s.
So yeah, I did list something I had, because I've just been pulling, as I pull stuff out of my wardrobe, I used to charity shop. I'm now trying to throw them on Vinted. And I had a John Lewis jumper that I decided I didn't want to use anymore. And I clearly underpriced it. I think I put it up for like £6 and it sold like that. They didn't offer me anything. They just literally bought it and paid for it. And I thought to myself straight away, that never happens on Vinted. So clearly I put that up too cheap. But yeah.
Yes, Kez, it does. Yeah, if you do change the price, it does notify people who are watching, which is good. It's a little bit like eBay. eBay does the same thing.
Chris Greaser says a special Christmas hand signal just for Chris, not Belle. Sorry, I'm not a Christmas person. Thank you. Glad it wasn't aimed at me as well.
Yes, she got a Peloton, but I mean, they're expensive. They're like, I think a Peloton, like even the basic one is like £1,500, and then you've got like £25-30 a month subscription on top of that. It's a lot of money, isn't it?
I've just realised, Chris Greaves, you and Chris are both in the same boat, because Chris don't like Christmas either.
I never said I didn't like Christmas. I just don't like it like OTT Christmas, like at this time of the year, too early. But I've never said I don't like it. I like Christmas.
But even I think it's too early.
Yeah, I know.
I do.
1st of December, really.
I do think it's too early, but I didn't have a choice. It was now or never, because Chris won't put the decorations up.
No, I do leave that to Belle. I'm like, there's no point in me getting involved in it, because Belle will tell me, oh, I don't want that there, or that looks stupid, or do it properly, or...
My brain knows what it wants.
If she needs help, she'll just shout me and say, can you put this up there, or can you get a chair, or can you do this, or can you hold that, or whatever. I'll do all that, but I'm not putting stuff up, because there's no point. She'll just change it.
Yep, my brain knows what it wants.
Yep, you've got a special vision, haven't you?
I have.
Any more hot topics from anybody? Whilst we've got a lull in proceedings, I'm going to say thank you to all our channel members.
Oh, God, why are you being so needy?
Big thanks to all our channel members. All the names are going across the screen on the bottom there. Big thank you. I appreciate everybody for joining our channel membership. Joan's our latest member. Thank you, Joan. Joined last week. And let me just flash this up so that we know what we are talking about. I can't find it. Yep, that is our VIP membership, all the members below. And this is what you get for your $2.99 a month. I think it's the lowest amount that I can set it as. Loyalty badges, 15% off my eBay. Nobody really uses that. Early access to videos, wall of fame as we're doing now. Admin status on live shows. Entry into the Discord group, which is what most people join for. And occasionally we'll do some member live chats, and we need to do one soon, actually, a pre-Christmas one. We haven't done one for a couple of months, but yeah, if you want to join, you can click the link below and find out a bit more information about how it works.
Lynn says their Christmas is cancelled. Why is your Christmas cancelled, Lynn? Oh, that's sad. Deborah says, I bought and wrapped all my prezzies and I've written my cards. Trees go up next weekend. Merry Christmas. Yes, I also spent the other week wrapping all the presents and writing all the cards, all in preparation for the fact that when I'm down to one arm, I'm not going to be able to do any of it. So it's the only reason I'm being super organized, and it's the only reason my decorations are up before December as well, because this is the first time ever they've been up early. I have a tradition. My tradition is 1st of December. That's when it happens. But needs must, unfortunately.
You're slowly slipping further and further down, babe. You know, people are not going to be able to see you in a minute. Me again says, only found your channel today. Oh, really?
Well, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for joining us. Super informative. I wish my Springer would sit quietly. Springers can be a bit crazy, can't they?
Do you know what? She is a super chilled dog. She is a super chilled dog.
Joan, don't forget to come and. I know you've joined the Discord. Come and say hello in there. Come and have a chat.
You my little baby.
Dan's got a question there. What's your biggest change to your business this year? Ooh, that's interesting. Biggest change to my business this year. What do you reckon? I haven't really made that many changes this year, really. What have I changed?
Doing more whatnots.
Whatnot.
It was, but it was a kind of sporadic, and then you kind of went off, so you kind of picked it up again.
Yeah.
Wanting to do at least one a week and focusing on getting stock specifically in for the whatnot shows.
Live selling has definitely been a bit of a changer to the business. It's definitely brought an extra income stream in. I know it's cost me more to get the stock in, but also it's made the cash flow situation a lot better. Being able to move stock quickly in one go like you can on a live show, which I'm still waiting for eBay to tell us when they're going to launch live selling. The other, I guess, the decision also not to list, this is quite a small thing, but also it probably had quite a big impact on the business, is the decision not to list things where possible for less than £20. And that is just trying to increase your average sale price on your items on eBay. I don't count that on Vinted. I'm just talking about eBay. And just trying to increase the profit margin, increase the sale price. And like, if I'm at a boot sale and I see something for £1 or £2, and it's worth £10, I'm not necessarily going to pick it up now. I mean, I might pick it up and I might use it on Whatnot and I might use it on Vinted, but I won't put it on eBay anymore. It's just not worth it. It's not worth your time or effort. So that's been quite a shift in mindset as well. So I think that's been a big change this year. Because prior to that, I would pick up something and just list it for a tenner. But yeah, I don't do that anymore. And I do think it's improved my eBay numbers, and it's kind of got me focused a bit more on the higher value stuff, like the over £20 stuff.
Yeah, I don't think.
Other than that, there's not been massive changes this year.
You've kind of got your own business model, haven't you? That you just sort of
I just move along with it.
Limelight said, question, what do you do an annual stock take?
No. If I was a limited company, I would have to do that. You have to do that each year. But no, I don't really do a stock take. No. I would dread doing that.
Nightslide's getting their decks down for the 1st of December too. Once said they bought a few presents, mostly for me.
That's the way to do it.
Dan says, thank you for the Xbox games from the Whatnot show.
Thank you, Dan. Appreciate it. I honestly didn't even realise it was you that was chatting.
People have different names.
Yeah, everyone has different names. So.
Linlin says Mike's not able to eat properly and doesn't feel like being sociable. But you know what, Linlin?
Still time, I guess.
Well, no, I was going to say, you know what, Linlin? Christmas is what you make it. It doesn't matter how many people you're with or what you're doing. It's what you make it. Last year we had Christmas together, didn't we? It was just the two of us. Well, apart from the bit where we tuned in and did a live show. But
I loved it, me.
Other than that, it was just the two of us on Christmas Day. And, it's what you make it, isn't it?
I did do free postage for a time, Limelight. Yeah, I did. And for me, made no difference whatsoever. I need to take that banner off. Thank you again to all the members. Thank you. I appreciate it. I did do free postage for a time. Did not really have any impact other than I felt my bottom line, my profit margins were hit. I did still make good sales, but I felt like my bottom line was hit by it. And I didn't feel like it really gave me any benefit whatsoever. So I ditched it. Joan's still working out how to navigate the Discord. If you need any help, Joan, give me a shout. I'll give you a tour of somehow. I don't know how, but I will.
Deborah says, I think I'm organised for Christmas because it's my late dad's birthday on Christmas Day. It was always such a special day, so I keep it special.
Wow.
It is, you know, some people love it, some people hate it, and for the same reason. It can go either way, but I've just always been a Christmassy person. I just love it.
Hartwell said, I took your advice with that mindset, Chris, and frankly, it has paid off. Yeah, I think so. I definitely think it speaks for itself. Like 2 years ago, my average sale price was £15. And now my average sale price is like 33 or something. It's gone right up. And yeah, hopefully that equates then to more monetary profit per item, fingers crossed, unless you're paying a lot more for stuff. But probably less percentage profit. But I'll go for the monetary over the percentage every time. But thank you anyway for the feedback. I'm glad it's worked for you.
Kez TV says Chris Mass Bell. Christmas Bell. Chris and Bell.
Oh.
There you go. Hartwell says, been buying in bulk, as in sets. Found a large Foster's pottery set for 30 quid. If all sells, it's worth around 300.
Oh, lovely.
Same with a Hornsey coffee set, £19, both in charity shops.
Oh, nice finding a charity shop, that.
Something pottery is another thing that you've never really gone.
Sometimes I pick up ceramic stuff, but I don't have a lot of it.
It seems they want to sell big sets quick compared to individual items. Makes
Evening
sense.
Lost One, welcome.
Yeah, makes sense.
Oh,
thanks, Paul and Julie. Yeah, Ian, you are right for Deborah. It's doubly special, and it's nice to be positive and, like you said, keep special memories alive.
I liked having our Christmas just me and you, and I know you're not just a me and you kind of Christmas person, but I really enjoyed it.
I really enjoyed last year. I am becoming a more quiet person. I do think
my ears don't tell me that.
No, I do think that my social circle is getting a lot smaller these days because I just haven't got the energy. But I also do like it. For me, it's always been a family thing. We've always done things as a family, and as I've said it many times, I do have an unusual family where we all get along. We all enjoy being together, and you know, why wouldn't we want to be together at Christmas? But it's also started to adapt over the years as we've all got our own families and we've got extended families. So we don't always get to spend it together. I.e. last year, it was just the two of us and we had a lovely little Christmas together. It was very nice. I really
enjoyed it.
We went to the beach with our neighbours across the road to walk all the doggies and we had a glass of Prosecco on the beach, didn't we? And some chocolates. And it was nice.
It was, and you did an amazing Christmas dinner.
I did do it, yeah. I cooked a Christmas dinner really just nice. For the two of us. And it was nice.
Definitely do that again. Flipping Wolf said, Stacey just said to me, it's good of you doing Christmas Day. Some people can get lonely over Christmas and the show helps. I don't think we're doing Christmas Day this year because we're not going to be at home, so it's impossible. But we are doing the 23rd, which I think is the last Monday before Christmas.
And not only that, I don't know how long I'm going to be off work with my shoulder, but if I'm in work, I am actually working Christmas Day this year. So that is another reason as well.
Hartwell said, have you tried any of the charity superstores? I will say I've found the air ambulance ones quite fruitful. I don't think there are many superstore charities shops around here, really, to be honest. There's one up in, is it Denby? There's a big one there, isn't there? Well, even that one call a superstore.
And it's just super expensive.
Yeah, it's just expensive.
I find that the small independent ones tend to be better than the big chained ones. So if you get like little local ones, they seem to be better.
Linland's never cooked a Christmas dinner.
I've only ever, and I only class it really because I know I did it for me and Chris, but that's just like cooking a Sunday roast. So but I've only ever done it once, and that was when we first moved to Torquay. The boys and Keris, my lad's fiance, came down, and that's probably the closest I've got to doing a family Christmas dinner. And I really wigged out. I was like, oh, it just needs to be perfect. And I made my own crackers and everything, and like had all these little things going on. But my kids aren't like we were. My kids are like, I think this year, my eldest one and his fiance is just having it together on their own again, like they did last year. They're like, oh yeah, we'll come see you, but we're just going to have dinner on our own. They're quite happy to just, and me youngest works pretty much every Christmas. So
Santa says no one here has asked about the C, but it could have been for a lot of things. Cookie, Chris, Bell, Christmas, Christ, Carolina, Chris Tyler, Kathy.
Or Cameron. As Cameron
Crystal Claus and her wife Charlene, who just adopted a newborn. It could be friend, yeah. So it was a good letter to choose, wasn't it?
Everybody got a special hand wave, but we know it was for us.
Sean says my wife's birthday is Christmas Day.
But is she one of these? Is she one of these where she celebrates in the middle of the year though, just so that it's like not both together?
Once Lord says we moved house a week before Christmas last year. This year will be difficult without Christina, but I'll have family to make it special. The
first of anything when you've lost somebody it's just awful, isn't it? Because you just don't really know what to do. But yeah, we'll be thinking of you. It will be hard. Definitely.
Any more hot topics for reselling? Come on, put your hot topics in before we do the duck race. If you've got anything.
Got another Christmas baby. Sandra's Christmas baby as well.
Oh, yes, Sandra, my birthday. Oh, there's so many people's birthday on Christmas Day.
So Sandra, do you celebrate in the middle of the year as well? My one of my lads, when they were younger, had a friend whose birthday was Christmas Day. And he used to always have a birthday party in July. So it wasn't like both together.
Boxing Day as well. Boxing Day birthday.
I was 20 minutes after Crimbo, just into Boxing Day. No, we only celebrate at Christmas. Oh, see, I'd have two birthdays. I'd have one in July as well, just so it was like spread it out a little bit. Hot topic: post-Christmas strategy. Last January was strong for me.
Thank you, Matt.
A sale.
I remember January being pretty good. Pretty good. I will probably go heavy on the sales and reducing prices and stuff. She's being a right old pain, aren't you? Come on. Come here. Come here. Come on, baby.
Come on, Cooks.
Come on, Cookie. Come here. Come to Daddy.
Come on, Cooks.
Come to Daddy. Come here. Come here.
Are you going to go to Mummy or Daddy?
Come to Daddy. Daddy got a biscuit.
Don't cheat.
Daddy got a biscuit.
You know Daddy ain't got a biscuit. Mummy got a biscuit.
Tail's going 10 to dozen it.
Come here, Cooks.
Come
here, baby.
Come to Daddy.
Come here, baby.
Come here.
Yes! Mummy wins.
Come here, Cooks.
Hey,
come here.
gorgeous.
Oh, little shit. Post-Christmas strategy. I'll definitely go down the sale route because that's been working really good for me the last few weeks. What I normally do is a 20% off for only 3 days, just 3 days. Like to give some urgency to the sale, and it's worked really, really well. So I'll probably do that again after Christmas. I'll do it probably like immediately after Christmas, like Boxing Day. I'll probably do a 3-day sale on Boxing Day onwards. And then I'll do one like into January, like the first week in January, and then I'll probably leave it be then for a little while. So that'll be my sort of strategy. What are your strategies, Matt? Let me know. And does anybody else have a strategy post-Christmas? Oh, Boxing Day dip. Don't they do that here as well? Boxing Day dip.
Yeah, they do. I've not managed to do one yet, but yeah, they do one here in Real as well. They used to do one in Devon.
Yeah.
So,
I think they do one most coastal places, don't they?
Deborah says, we just have to remember to wrap Dad's presents in birthday paper and had a birthday cake, not a Christmas cake. And Axel said, my birthday is exactly 2 weeks before Christmas. It's crap, as I always combine presents. I'm the opposite. Mine's 2 weeks after Christmas, so everybody's skint.
Post-Christmas strategy. Get elves busy making all the toys for 2025. Do you do newsletters? Occasionally. I've not had much success, even though I've got a lot of like followers and a lot of previous buyers that I can send newsletters out. Every time I send one out, I don't really get a lot of hits on it. Like people open them, it has a high open rate, but if I attach a coupon to it, which is what I normally do, very rarely anybody uses it. So I've kind of stopped doing it. Maybe I should do it next time I'm doing a sale. Send out a newsletter with a link to the sale on it. That might be a good idea. But yeah, I've not had much success with those newsletters, although I do think they are a good idea. I also send one out every Saturday. There's a regular one that I have set to go out every Saturday. It's got the last few listings that I've put up and just a thank you for following the store. Please go and buy something, basically. But I don't really know how successful that is.
Fluffy Mummy says lots of March sexy times for Christmas Day birthdays. Oh. Lisa says, oh no, Once Love says they call it the Looney Duke up here.
What?
Instead of the Boxing Day dip, the Looney Duke.
Hi, Johnny. Welcome. Johnny Cox.
Hi, Johnny. Yeah, big girl. Google thinks I call myself Luna and not Lena. Who's a legend? Kes says I went to a charity department store somewhere in Scotland, was super expensive. I went to a car boot sale in Scotland when I was up there visiting. Everything was super expensive. Guess Scotland is just super expensive.
See, I wouldn't have expected that. I don't know why, but I wouldn't have expected Scotland to be like really expensive for like secondhand and charity shops and boot sales.
Maybe the ones that are up there all the time just know where
you kind of get the half impression that it's cheaper up north for stuff like that. Like, and I know Scotland is north, but you feel that in the north prices are better, but maybe it's not always the case.
Oh, there you go. Matt says staying live over Christmas, even Christmas Day, was good. Some shops closed down for a short period. Use some Christmas time to increase listings. As I'm a part-time seller, sold electrical strong. You tend to find you make quite a few sales on Christmas Day. Yeah. It's like everyone gets the Christmas money and they've got nothing better to do, so they go
have
on
a
to
browse
eBay.
On eBay. Yeah. I definitely make sales on it. I don't know what I did last Christmas. Maybe £100 or something, but I don't remember it being like a banging day or anything. But I definitely made some sales, so it'd be interesting to see what sells this Christmas Day. Hopefully something, and it's not a no sales day.
Once Love said charity shops aren't too bad, but some boot sale prices around Ayrshire are crazy. It
Really?
was Ayrshire where I was up visiting my auntie around there. It was at the race course.
Ayrshire race course.
It is. I don't know if it's called Ayrshire race course, but it was up at the race course where I went.
Hot topic: last 3 eBay sales I've been paid by eBay next day, even before I sent the item. What does that mean?
They've had the payout.
Yeah.
Before they've even sent the item.
Well, that happens normally. That's normal.
The payments do normally come pretty quickly. Once they've paid, it's normally paid into your account.
Oh yeah.
Pretty quick.
That for me is just normal because
it's not paid into your account anymore. Not for private ones anyway.
I guess it depends. It goes into your pot, doesn't it? Into your funds.
Now.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's normal because you get your payout in your account and you could withdraw it effectively way before you've even sent the item. But that's just how eBay works. Lisa's got a point there. Unless you are new to eBay, in which case they do withhold it for a bit longer.
They're the Air racecourse boot sales are stupid prices and loads of fake goods. Some sellers most weeks bringing the same stuff back. Yeah, I mean, we have been twice to that. I went with Chris once, and you did remember you bought that whole job lot of magazines that you had to lug around back to the car.
Was that there?
That was there.
Oh yeah.
That was when we went up for our first anniversary and stayed at that farm place. But I went last year with my sister, and we were staying in a place not far from it, so we decided to have a look around. But it was super expensive.
I don't remember the prices, but
Do you know, I was sending you loads of pictures of figures, weren't I? Because there was like a guy with loads of figures on the stall, but you were just like, nah, it's not worth it for the price. No, Lord of the Rings, because they had that big tree, didn't they?
I remember the Lord of the Rings figures. Yeah, they were not cheap. They weren't worth it. No, Cookie, no. If she digs up,
she's being a rat bag.
Just get her in a bed because it's your fault. It's your fault. Because you're just putting your arm down there, letting her lick you. Put her in a bed.
In your bed.
That's what she needs to be.
In your bed. In your bed. Lie down.
I've got basically behind here. I've got stacks of sports jerseys. I can't have her digging those up because she'll pull them. She'll create pulls on the bloody jerseys.
How is he going to manage? How is he going to manage from next week when I'm incapacitated and he's going to have to do this all on his own?
It's fine when I'm on my own. She doesn't bother me. Right, put your hands up in the chat. Did Cookie bother me last week when I was on my own? No, she didn't. She was absolutely fine. It's because you're here. It's because Mummy is the favourite. Mummy is a proper mummy. Cookie's a mummy's girl. And so she is like focused on you all the time. Even now, she still won't sit down because you're stroking.
Do a poll, Chris. Is Belle's fault, yes or no?
Jeff's got 5 weeks off. That's nice, isn't it? I should hope so as well. You've got a lot to do these next few weeks.
Yeah. You deserve it, Chris.
Do a poll. Exactly, Pitco. She was absolutely fine. She literally laid down and slept the whole time.
I don't know what's up with her. She's just staring at me.
It's because she's
staring at me.
You do pander to her, though.
Lie down.
You do pander to her.
Lie down.
Us girls stick together.
Thanks, Deborah.
Right, I'm going to get ready for the duck race, guys. Are we ready for this? What number duck race are we on at the minute, Jeff? Let us know in the chat. Also, what?
Whoever, I can't remember who I asked earlier, actually, if it was too late to go in the duck race because they didn't comment on last week's show. And the answer is yes. I meant to reply to that and I forgot. You have to be in before the show starts. No, I've just remembered that we've still not sorted out the big Christmas prize for the duck race.
No, we'll sort that out. It's no problem.
There's so many things in such a short space of time that I'm trying to like get on top of. My brain's like, ooh.
Right. You keep the chat going.
Panda to Ian G. Let's put a thingy of a panda. I like that. Duck race 140.
140 duck races we've done. That's mental, isn't it? Right, I'm going to get ready for this duck race.
Pitco wants no stupid outfits on his duck.
Well, you get what you're given, unfortunately, Pitco.
For anybody that is new to us or isn't already aware, if you do want to be part of the duck race, this happens every week. All you have to do once this stream is finished and we have gone bye-byes, go back onto the video and in the comment below the video, just write anything you wish, hopefully something nice, and that will automatically get you into next week's duck race. On the 23rd of December, we are going to be doing 2 duck races. Are we doing 2 duck races?
No, probably 1 duck race, maybe.
But we do the Champions of Champions duck race.
Is that not the only duck race we're doing, or are we doing 2?
So
are we doing 2? A normal duck race and a Champions.
That's what I'm thinking, because it's
whatever. We'll definitely do the Champions of Champions.
But anyway, on that day, anybody that has won any of the duck races throughout this year will be entered into a special Champions of Champion duck race. And from that, you will get a nice little Christmas hampery thing that we're going to put together as the prize. And you will be crowned 2024's champion duck.
Yeah.
So get in now for your chance to win.
Who was last year's champion duck? Can we remember before we carry on? Jeff, who was last year's champion duck?
I feel like it was a lady. Was it?
Well, it's a 50-50 chance.
I know.
Actually,
in
this day and age. It's not 50-50 anymore, is it?
Was it the lady that we used to know from Devon, who used to be on the car boot stall?
Rachel Nash.
Yeah.
Was it Rachel? I've not seen Rachel around.
No,
for a
she's
bit,
not
actually.
been for ages. But was it Rachel? I feel in my brain it was Rachel Nash. Which, if that Rachel Nash, woohoo!
Well done. Bloody hell.
I can't remember what I had for tea. But remember Rachel.
God, she got really happy about that.
It still
Jesus.
works. It still works. Oh my God.
Right, let's get ready. We're ready for the duck race. We've got 65 ducks in the race tonight. 65 ducks. Let me find the ducktails. Here we go.
And before anybody asks, with the champion of champions duck, it won't be anything different than a duck race because it's only one thing. All the other five.
You're doing the thing tonight.
Okay.
You do it better than me.
No, I don't, because you can't see the names.
Right, we ready?
Are we sharing?
Yeah.
And we are off. So on our 140th race of 2024, who is going to be this week's winner? Well, straight away, Ali Evans was out there like a shot, but has used all that speed up and he's now going backwards. We now have at the front Mr. AJ and Emsdem UK. Tiny Cloud is up there as well as Frey and Bento. I can see P2 Ray and Resell Anything as well. In the middle of the pack, we've got Tap Peddler, Chris Tyler, Once Love Treasures, Heavenly Boots, Elaine Parks, Simon Elliott, Richard Payne. There's loads of people in the middle of the pack. But who is pushing through to the front? Simon Elliott and Elaine Parks have made the front of the pack. Ray Bento is just bobbing along down at the bottom. Kev Pellington's is just a beak in front of them. Nothing major was up there, but is now going in the wrong direction. Zest29 is dressed as Batman. Where's his Robin? Mrs. AJ was Spider-Man. Robin had Spider-Man. That's a bit of a weird concoction. The Monkey Thrifter is just as Zorro, and they have pushed through to the front of the pack now. But it is still Zest by a beak. Thomas Evans is starting to PC plod his way up to the front. Why Trust? What's that? Why Trust Truth? That right? It's a Little Mermaid up at the top. So it's at the moment it's Thomas Evans and Why Trust Truth. And one UK. I'm glad they go into the back because I can't say their name. And one UK is having their time at the front, and Tap Peddler is coming up as his Loch Ness Monster outfit is wearing.
That's apt.
Silver Wolf Gaming has had a little peek, but has decided it is not for them. And Sandra Parker is loving it. She is dressed for the winter. We are down to the last 5 seconds. This could be anybody's. We've got a surge. I have no idea who it's going to be. It's going to be... Woo! Dress for 2020.
Yeah. Ready, Steady, Retro. You're the winner.
YouTuber's Truth. Is that what it's supposed to be?
Okay. Ready, Steady, Retro is the winner. Well done to you.
You have a... Duck Advent Calendar courtesy of Lou and Little Steve being sent to you.
Yeah. Please, Ready Steady Retro, send me a message, Instagram or Facebook, and I'll pass on your address details to Oliver, Ian and Lou, and they will send out your prize.
I haven't seen them in today.
No, because Lou's got a Whatnot show on.
Oh,
Got her first beauty thing on.
Oh, there you go. So... you want to go get some beauty bargains, go find them on Whatnot. Yeah, Style Reclaim.
Style Reclaim on Whatnot. But yeah, well done, Ready Steady Retro. Is he in?
He is there, Ready Steady Retro, yay.
Oh,
so you have made it. Is this your first win of the year? I think so. Have you got your place in the Champions of Champion Duck Race? Oh no, it's his second win.
Oh.
Well, you only get one entry. So if you have won multiple times this year, tough luck. One entry per person.
Right. Well done to you. Don't forget to message me. I'll get that information across to Oliver Ian, and that duck prize will go in the post to you ASAP.
So if you do want to be in next week's for a chance to make it into the Christmas final, then make sure once we finish, you go drop a comment and we'll add you in.
And we're pretty much done for tonight. Coming up on the channel this week, we've got Whatnot Wednesday. We'll be here on Wednesday for a Whatnot, not here exactly, but on Whatnot. If you want to come and join us, it's going to be a massive clearance show. It's going to be Black Friday-esque clearance. Everything must go. I'm going to sell everything, even if it's for £1, It's going to go. It's a massive clearance, a big sale. And also, I'm going to be doing some deals on the Buy It Now stuff as well. Super, super cheap deals on Wednesday on my Whatnot channel. Make sure you join us. You can get some great Christmas stocking filler bargains at amazing prices. So please join us Wednesday, 6:25, Wednesday night.
Thank you, Deborah. Just before we leave, here's a Vinted one for you, right? I've had a sealed IKEA little floating shelf thing, right, for sale ever since I started listing stuff. And I have had so many people message me about this shelf or send me offers and then not pay, right? It's ridiculous. I've had it's a freaking shelf, all right? I've literally just had someone say, would you do this for £2? So do you know what? I've gone fine. So I've sent them an offer of £2. Let's see if they pay.
It's probably one of these.
I tell you
it's
what,
probably one of you cheapskates.
Tell you what, I'll be glad to see the back of this shelf. All right. Let's see if they pay.
I reckon it's one of these cheapskates.
I don't care.
If I find out,
I don't care.
I'm coming for you. £2, you cheeky gets.
Oh, I had one of the Chris scenarios with the lack shelf where somebody was sending me like 100 questions about it.
It's Fluffy the Muffin, I reckon. Are you after an IKEA shelf?
Cookie, what is wrong with you? Do you need a wee-wee?
We're nearly done now.
I think she needs to go out.
Right. Have you got a bell end?
Apart from you?
Before Belle does her bell end, I'm going to say thank you, everyone, for joining us. I appreciate you being here on this Monday night. And we'll see you again next week. Look out for some videos on the channel. We'll see you on Whatnot on Wednesday for some absolutely amazing bargains. Everything must go. And I'm going to hand you over to Belle.
Thanks. First of all, I'm going to say thank you so much for all the love and well wishes for Catherine and for myself. And I'm probably not going to be able to even show my face next week, but I will try and be back as soon as possible. And yeah, hope you all have a fantastic week. And I'm going to leave you with, remember, you never lose. You either win or you learn something. Bye.
Thanks very much for watching. Really appreciate it. If you want to catch up on another one of my videos, you can try one like this or one like this. They're both good ones. Give it a go. Or you can subscribe by pressing this button here. There you go. See you later.